यार एक line आई है दिमाग में, something like that, and you'd say, अच्छा, let's jam on it.
Yeah.
And all this is not for money. It's just creativity. Bad. You should do that. You need to walk up and you should say, I am feeling confident 360 degrees.
Yeah.
Put the camera anywhere. I'm okay with it. You take what your shot is, and it's my job to make that shot.
Yeah.
Which I don't intend to.
Yeah.
It's happened to me in previous conversations sometimes. Couple of films back, where a question was asked to me.
The only time Aayush Sharma will wake up very early in the morning is when his new iPhone arrives.
Actually, I'll answer the question. A lot of people don't know, but he's a softie at heart.
Hey everyone, this is Aina and welcome to Instant Bollywood. I'm in conversation with the cast and maker of Ruslaan, Aayush, Sushri and Karan. So nice to have you all. Thank you so
So nice
much.
to be here.
Hi, Aina.
Welcome to Instant Bollywood. How are you all?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Very
good.
excited.
Very excited.
Very, very excited.
I want to start off by asking, music has a big part to play in the film.
Yeah.
How big are you all on music as individuals?
Well, for me, music is what I wake up to and what I sleep to.
Oh, you need it.
All the time. I need music everywhere. It's not one genre of music I listen to. I keep listening to music which, I listen to African, I listen to Iranian, I listen to Brazilian. At times when I'm sitting by myself, I'm sometimes listening to French music, which which has a playlist that I have on my phone called French Cafe. Even when I go to sleep, then I have a sleep playlist which plays ambient sounds throughout in the night. It just keeps playing in the background.
Yeah.
So I just have to have that. It just gives me very ambient sound.
Yeah.
So when I go for a bath, I need music. When I do my cardio, I need music. So for me, music is something I think I live and breathe.
Do people around you go like, stop the music, you need it all the time?
Yeah, they do at times. That it's always there, but whenever it does, I put my headphones on. I'm back to it. For me, I love music. I think even when I'm reading a script, I need to have music behind. I just like to be, sometimes if you're narrating a sequence, I play that kind of music behind to feel it. Sometimes when I have to enact a scene, I like to listen to songs. I don't read a script. I listen to songs to get into the zone of it.
Yeah.
So for me, music is something that changes my mood. It changes my day. I like to start off my day with a good note,
Yeah.
with nice music. It's to start off the day, black coffee. Music.
Lovely. What do you do?
Same, music is my best companion. I do the same. I wake up with music and I go to bed with music. But I'll share a little secret with you. I have a special playlist for my character from Ruslaan, and I have put it together thinking that what kind of music my character would listen to. So like throughout the filming process, I stopped listening to the other kinds of music. Like as Sushri, I love Indian classical. I love Western classical. But I was only focusing on the kind of music which my character would listen to. So yeah,
And what was that? You wouldn't reveal?
I will not reveal. Cross my heart, and I will never share that secret.
I'll say, of course, I love music.
Yeah.
But when you're making a movie with Aayush Sharma,
Yeah.
there's no option but
To listen to music.
he will just keep sending you something.
Oh,
For
like he has to know what's
every sequence, every scene, every action, you will come up and like, hear this,
Yeah.
hear this. So music is coming
there's a great
this way
sense of
all the
music.
time.
No, that reminds me, even Ranveer Singh has a great, he needs his music. He enters
Yeah.
interviews with his marshal and he will just need music all the time.
But I like to be involved. That's one of my things that I like to do. These composers, they're very sweet. Most of these music composers, especially Vishal Mishra, he's like a brother to me.
It's amazing.
So I go to studio randomly. What are you doing? Let's compose something. यार एक line आई है दिमाग में, something like that, and he'll say, अच्छा, let's jam on it.
Yeah.
And all this is not for money. It's just creativity.
It's love for music.
Yeah. Then we just make that song, spend 5-6 hours in the studio. The scratch song comes on my phone, and it's always there. So it's very funny, as Karan says, when he says, "Acha, I have, this is where we'll put a song. I have a bank," and I go like heartbreak.
You
songs,
narrate a
love
situation to
song.
him and he'll say, 1 minute, ye gana.
Yeah.
You want 6/8 beat, you want a chapri song,
Yeah.
you want a sophisticated song. What do you want? Please listen to this.
I did not know that about him. It's a discovery I've had through this interview. But Aayush, you've always also, something that comes in my head is that you've always been in shape, whether you're doing a film, you're not doing a film. and you have sequences, action sequences where you are needed to be fit.
Yeah.
Is that because your roles expect that from you, your character demands that from you, or is it somewhere that you want to be in shape 365 days a year?
I believe the way you feel about yourself is very important.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't do it out of any peer pressure. It's not that if I'm not shooting, then I have to be in good shape, or I'm not shooting, I can take a slack. I personally believe my confidence as a human is something to do with how good I feel. I feel very good when I'm in good shape, I'm fit, I'm feeling healthy. And health is not only about being six-pack, which I don't maintain throughout the year. To be honest, I'm not in six-pack condition throughout the year. It's only for a film. Over and above that, I don't think so. It's healthy to be in a six-pack condition.
Yeah.
But I like to challenge myself. These days, I have been tripping over the fact that I'm into swimming. I'm not the kind of a person who will ever go to my director and say, listen, don't shoot me in a low angle. I might look fat.
Yeah.
Don't put a camera on top. Don't put the camera on the left. Don't put a camera on the right.
Yeah.
I find it's so bad if you do that. You need to walk up and you should say, I am feeling confident 360 degrees.
Yeah.
Put the camera anywhere. I'm okay with it. You take what your shot is, and it's my job to make that shot look beautiful. So that comes inherently for me if I'm feeling good about myself. Because it is the otherwise. When I'm not in good shape, I'm feeling unhealthy, I'm feeling like I'm not taking good care of myself, I start to lose my confidence. I'm extremely critical about myself. Listen, this much fat comes, face starts bloating up, and I start feeling like this is not looking good. Why am I like this? I need to, look after myself.
That's a form of self-love, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Karan, I would want to ask you that, as a director, does it get, how do you bring about the chemistry between the actor and the actress on screen, and how do you know that it's hit the right chord?
I feel like honestly, it's just about bringing them in their character spaces at the right point. See, chemistry is a simple word for feeling their excitement, right? I mean, we call it chemistry. It sounds very nice, but it's about connecting with their emotions at that point in time and connecting with that moment. कि हाँ यार ये प्यारा moment था. And my job as a director is to bring both my actors to that moment.
Yeah.
वो moment पे आ गए, मेरा काम खत्म हो गया.
Yeah.
The magic has happened. Now I am sitting at that screen and saying, "Maza aaya." So it's just about guiding them to that point. And honestly, with good actors, it's not a challenge.
True.
You don't have to do something that's climbing Mount Everest. It's just about.
Did you just say we are good actors?
Of course.
I'm just taking this
No, of
moment. My
course.
heart is swelling with joy. Thank
No,
you.
of course. See, honestly, they're both extremely intelligent people.
Yeah.
And they have very strong EQ in them. So it's just about using those things and guiding them there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sushri, for you, how did you bag this, and how different is the pageantry world from the acting world?
The pageantry world is very different from the acting world, but then I think it prepares you a little bit for the acting world, because when you win a pageant and you're representing your country, you are exposed to the creme de la creme of not only your country but the country that you go to.
Yeah.
So I think it is wonderful that way. And talking about how I bagged the role, before I say how I bagged it, I feel like it was a lot of destiny and a lot of luck, and I feel so extremely grateful for it. So I have been trained in martial arts, and that was one of the major criteria of anybody who was going to get cast for this part. So when the makers were looking for a girl, they were looking for somebody who could act, dance, and could do action.
Yeah.
And my name was recommended by director Sharma. And I just got a call for a casting saying that, this is the part, these are 2 scenes, you have to send a self-test. So at 11 o'clock in the night, I sent an audition, and, within 30 minutes, I got a message from the casting office that, you have to go for the meeting tomorrow. I was like, okay, I mean, fine,
That was quick.
That was really quick, because usually they take like really long.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the next thing I knew that we are discussing contracts and stuff like that, and they're kind enough to narrate the script to me, a debutante.
Wow.
I was like, wow, like these guys are amazing. The role is amazing. Why are we even doing this? Let's just sign and move on. You know?
Ayush, I have to ask you, you know, people are asking you and they continue to ask you because you're coming from a place of privilege. Does it ever get to you when people are constantly asking you about your family and stuff like that? And how do you deal with it? Because, you're in an industry such where people are curious, fans are curious, they want to know. But I'm sure as a human being, sometimes you want to put your opinions ahead, but it might get shadowed or hidden. How do you deal with that?
Uh, I believe that I am today, as I am sitting in front of you, not maybe in my last two films, but now I have a mind. I am very vocal about what I think. Irrespective, there is a sense of, when you're not worried about what people think, or maybe is this the popular notion or is it the unpopular notion? I'm very like in a space where this is who I am, and I am very okay with being myself. Having said that, yes, at times, when people keep asking a repetitive question, it's like very minuscule things, which somewhere down the line makes me feel like, am I a spokesperson? Am I supposed to be a spokesperson? Am I supposed to always give inside information? Because, at times you feel like I'm here for this.
Yeah.
This is my baby.
Yeah.
I worked hard on this. I
Yeah.
really want this to be seen. I want people to see this. Everybody, all these guys have worked hard. They have all given their blood, sweat, and dreams for this. It's my job to help sell this. I want this to go to the maximum number of people. I'm not here to give inside information about a family. I love the family, and the family itself has been a very, they've been very private for the longest time. That's how they are. And that privacy is something like, it's like you're in a catch-22 situation. An answer is expected because something very private is being asked. But as people, we are very private and we enjoy their privacy. And then I'm like, okay, I'm a new person. If I say no, I don't want to answer it, am I going to come across as arrogant? But the intention is not to disrespect. The intention is not to say that, listen, it's not that I don't want to talk about the family. But the thing is, if I keep harping about my family allegiance, I keep talking about, I can also sound as somebody who's constantly trying to gain attention, which I don't intend to.
Yeah.
It's happened to me in previous conversations sometimes, a couple of films back, where a question was asked to me. Now, I am answering because the question was thrown at me, but it came across as I am the one who's harping the family's name to get eyeballs to me, which is not my intention.
Yeah.
So I do feel like, there is a little bit of, at certain point, unnecessary, irrelevant conversation,
Yeah.
like very petty things, like, that, and I can understand that, people are excited, people want to know what is the inside world, but it is all very bare bones. It's just like another family. Same problems, same happy moments. Everybody eats food. Everybody eats. It's a nuclear family. People go back to their respective houses, enjoy their lives. Everybody's traveling. Everybody's having a own thing. But in that whole context, the narrative, which is very important for me at this point in time, is to sell my film.
Yeah.
It gets overshadowed by what opinions
Yeah.
I have to be a narrator for. That at some point gets to me. Like, I am not authorized, and in certain cases, I'm not authorized to do so.
Yeah.
I'm not authorized to do so. I cannot be speaking on behalf of Mr. Khan. I'm not his spokesperson, and I should not be talking about him, and I not should be having any opinions about, about his thought process. That is for him to bring it out to the people, not me to have an opinion about it.
No, absolutely, very well said. But Alize did tell us that you always know who's up to what and you have all the information. Is that true?
Oh yeah.
About the industry?
Yeah, I am aware of what's happening. So it's a joke. I don't really go out too much. I don't spend too much time in Bollywood parties. But I always like to call it that they are birdies that fly on my terrace. And the birdies, when they come, they give me all the dope on what's happening, who's doing what. I'm aware of it. But it's all in good health. It's not in set of gossip. It's not in sense of, let's bitch somebody out. It's not like that. It's just awareness of what's happening, what's going on, the fun elements, what's happening. By the end of it, it's a very small industry.
Yeah, it's a very small
Very, very small industry. The birds keep flying. It keeps going, and you overhear conversations. You go out, you meet people, and from one conversation leads to another conversation. So like that, I get to know. I'm aware.
I'd like to be a bee on the terrace. Clear stuff out and leave. Okay, I have a small game for you all.
Okay.
It's hypothetical questions that मैं आपको एक दूसरे के बारे में पूछने वाली हूँ. Suppose it's a question on Aayush, then he doesn't have to answer it. You all have to answer it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So if Aayush gets a DM from his crush, how would he probably react?
He'll play it cool.
I think he won't. His manager will react.
Too bad. Too bad.
Okay. What is Sushri's favorite dish?
Favorite dish?
Yeah.
She's vegan.
Anything related to ghas poos.
Ghas poos.
Yeah, like she'll have a vegan cheese toast with
Khichdi.
gluten-free
Khichdi.
bread.
Khichdi.
Khichdi.
Healthy living. Okay, if Karan gets $1 billion tomorrow, what's the first thing he would do?
He's never come back to India.
He is going to
He is-
buy a piece of land and farm.
A farm. He's never coming to India.
Cook
He'll be
food.
abroad somewhere. Most likely, we'll see him with a vineyard. He'll open make his own wines.
Wine.
He'll cook his own food.
बहुत शांति वाली life.
Ji. If he goes, he'll move out somewhere. We'll have to go to an island to catch him. And if he has $1 billion, then he might as well give us some private jets to fly around.
That is so contrary to the industry that you're in.
Yeah.
I am contrary to the industry I am in.
Okay, if hypothetically if Aayush has a heartbreak, what would help him heal?
Workout.
Music.
Music and workout. You have to validate it. Tell me which one.
Workout.
Workout. Okay. If there's an actor that Sushi wants to work with, who is that?
Shah Rukh Khan.
Aayush Sharma.
Yeah, you know me.
How
Thank
sweet.
you, thank you.
Okay. If Karan is angry on set, what is the reason probably behind it?
Production problems.
Okay. One thing or one lesser known fact about Aayush. I found one that he composes and he's so into music.
Karan is thinking
He
what to
is-
talk
I
about.
will plead
He
Fifth
is-
Amendment and not answer this question.
He is the biggest geek when it comes to technology and
Oh.
new
Gadgets.
gadgets and he's that guy who will, if Apple is launching a phone
Yeah.
He has
tonight,
Yeah.
he'll have it the first thing in the morning.
It. Wow.
The only time Aayush Sharma will wake up very early in the morning is when his new iPhone arrives.
Actually, I'll answer the question. A lot of people don't know, but he's a softie at heart. Like he has this angry young man image, but then he's absolute softie. He's so sensitive. He's like a
Yeah,
little
angry young
child. Yeah, like he has that little bit, no? Like he gets angry and stuff like that.
First film
He'll-
romantic hero.
He'll play act to be angry sometimes, but then he's an absolute softie.
If there's one thing that turns Sushri off in a guy, what would that probably be?
I have a long
Sushri?
list.
One thing.
Sorry, I missed the line. Sorry.
Something that turns off Sushri in a
Okay.
guy.
Not ambitious. That much I know. If the man is not ambitious, if the man has bad body odor, if the man cannot talk properly,
Yeah.
if the man is not creative,
Baap re.
yeah. She has a lot of do's and don'ts.
Kahan
If the man is not into fitness, the
Haan.
man has to also be fit.
And vegan?
A vegan तो बस होने पे स्वागा.
खाएंगे क्या वरना?
And should do vrats with Sushri. You know,
Sushri.
Sushri after the whole week, the reason why she's so thin is not because she diets and all. Half the time, though, she's on a fast.
What?
Yeah.
She's fasting right now.
Yeah.
Aaj kya hai?
Navratri.
Navratras are going on.
Do you agree with all the...
It's her faith.
I agree apart from the vegan part. I agree.
I
I feel
mean, I
like,
said.
I mean, two partners should complement each other because when you choose a partner, you're choosing a lot of things. So I'd like to be
I
careful.
think Aayush has given a long list. I'll just add EQ to it. I feel she's someone who
High
looks
EQ.
for a man with a
High EQ
high.
and IQ.
Does Karan prefer beaches or mountains? His favorite vacation destination?
Beach.
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 है ना? Beach.
Okay. What is something that annoys Aayush the most? Or his biggest pet peeve?
May I answer this question?
Pardon?
He's moody like that. If he's in a good mood, you can do anything under the blue sky. You can wing it. If he's in a bad mood, if you breathe also, there's a...
That's a lot to deal with.
It's not a lot to deal with. It's just like it's like love and hate. They say, na, like two sides of the same coin. It's like that.
No, I think the right word for Ayush's pet peeve would be slacking. He can't tolerate.
Yeah.
For a second also. एक second slack क्या सीधा हो जाओ.
He'll catch you. Okay, what is something that Sushri is attached to the most?
Parents.
Yeah, I think a family.
Family, of
Yeah.
course. Okay, and lastly, if there's a habit that Karan can't get rid of, what is
Eating.
it?
Yeah, food.
Eating.
Food doesn't count. Yeah, eating.
You have no idea when we talk about food. He loves food. He doesn't
If
love
I
food.
was-
He loves.
Obsessive. If he's even saying this food is not good, he's munching it.
To understand why the food is not good.
But you know, they should have made like this. But you know, I believe that this food should have given. But you're eating that, give me this.
See,
also.
if I was not
He eats.
Oh my god.
He eats.
Good habit.
if I was not making movies, I would have been making food.
Oh. Lovely. You can still do that.
No, I still do.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you. Wish you both, all three, all the best for Ruslaan and everything coming in the future.
Hi, I'm Aayush Sharma.
Hi, I'm Sushri Mishra.
I am Karan Bhutani.
Please like, share, and subscribe to Instant Bollywood.